Today's topic is more of a continuation of what we discussed last week. On the Nifty trend we discussed last week. So today I'm taking the topic of Bank Nifty trend, and it's always good to have some learning, some earning with learning as well. So that's why I've picked up the topic on the recent trends for the Bank Nifty. Now, two important observations which are actually coming across on the Bank Nifty. One is that we understand the broader structure of the trend. The trend for the Bank Nifty is very similar to what happened to the Nifty from the December top of 44,000 approximately. The Bank Nifty has been consistently taking resistance as well as support at this major channel pattern. So as you can see that from 44,000 levels, the Bank Nifty fell into a corrective mode. We came back towards 41,000 approximately, rallied back towards 43,000, again coinciding with the top of the channel pattern over here, and then going into process of bounce continuation. Now the reason why this is very important is because we've come back to the lower end of this channel pattern this time around, and the lower end of the channel pattern at least in the last three such instances indicate that the markets have gone to a decent bounce, and this is a span of 7 to 8 trading sessions. So even if we try and calculate from yesterday's closing, and assuming if we don't break below the 38,500 mark, which was formed yesterday, we could go in for a bounce on the Bank Nifty in the next 7 days. Now this also coincides with one of the most important observations which we look out for in terms of indicators. And we try and compare this with the last 1.5 odd year, that when the indicator changes its behavior, that's where we say that the markets have changed the trend. Now this is the simple RSI which I have plotted on the charts of the Bank Nifty over the last 2 years approximately. Now the most important pattern is that the RSI has always gone into a bounce whenever the indicator has come back towards a level of 40. So what I've done is I've drawn a very simple trend line at this 40 odd mark for the RSI, and in phases of sharp correction, this was 2021 where the markets first started to get into that corrective phase. The RSI halted at this 40 odd mark and we got into process of a bounce. Every subsequent correction was absorbed at this zone of 40 RSI, and the markets did not change the behavior. So which means in effect the rally which started off from 2020 lows, the behavior of the rally is very same and is consistent. Right now we've exactly hit that 40 mark, which is this trend line support. So in case if you manage to bounce off from here, we are looking at a continuation move on the Bank Nifty. So both the observations indicate that the next 7 to 8 days we should be playing for a decent bounce on the Bank Nifty, and hopefully not so volatile days ahead.